Hello everybody, Colton R here. Welcome back to more NCAA Football 2006. In the last episode, we went up against the Texas Longhorns and beat them 34-6. And now, in this episode, we are about to play San Diego State. And this will be our final non-conference opponent before we start Big Ten play. And I'm pretty sure we're going to beat San Diego State. I mean, there's no chance of them beating us, and... great. NCAA infractions, let's see who it is. Oh, it's the fullback, number 43, that's Brandon Schnitger. Alright, so we had meetings to go over the game plan, and Brandon Schnitger did not show. This is not the first time he's done this, but it'll be the last time we let this slide. Okay, so for missing a team meeting over the game plan, that should be at least a one-game suspension. So he is going to be suspended one football game, which is this game, for missing a team meeting. So yeah, you missed the team meeting, you don't get to play football for one game. So let's start this up. San Diego State, Ohio State.
Hi everybody, Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit bringing you today's exciting matchup. And the weather is absolutely gorgeous for today's game between the San Diego State Aztecs and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. And here come the Buckeyes. The Aztecs may be overmatched and could have an ugly game on their hands. Any thoughts, Kirk?
Ohio State has so many weapons offensively, but it all starts with their outstanding quarterback. Now, against this defense, I look for him to have no problem spreading the ball around. This could be a career day.
You're absolutely right.
And Lee Corso's going with Ohio State
All right,
to beat San Diego State.
The coach has made his pick. Let's go down to the captains.
Well, of course, because there's no way San Diego State's going to beat us. There's just no way. Alright, San Diego State won the toss. They have elected to receive the football. And we'll defend this area. And it's pretty windy today.
Tees up the ball as we get ready for the opening kickoff. Kicks it off.
And obviously that wind's gonna
Number 3 takes it
not
to 12.
gonna have good kicks here.
Well, folks, you're in for a treat today. Taking the field for this offense is a very, very talented running back. This offense really thrives on him getting things going on the ground.
But, Brad, it's not going to be easy today. He's going up against a very tough run defense.
Yeah, this defense has been watching film of his playmaking running back all week. They're up to the challenge, and if they shut him down, it can ultimately decide the outcome of this game.
Alright, San Diego State got a first down. And now it's another first down for them. That was second down, but no. There we go. Now it's second down. Second down and 9 to go for San Diego State.
Second and 9. Ball on their own 42. The Aztecs set up in the gun.
Alright, drops back to pass. He's looking. He throws, and it's caught.
Brought down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense was executed, and the result was a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 35.
Try and get that stadium pulse as loud as I can.
Shotgun here. He drops back. Here they come.
And sacked. AJ Hawk.
Makes this young man an All-American.
Well, get used to it. This guy's going to make himself a name playing on Sunday.
That was beautiful. Let's do it again.
Second and long coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. From the gun. Back to pass. He tosses it.
Incomplete.
And they couldn't hook up on that one. Couldn't complete that one to his halfback.
He's just needed a little less air under him.
3rd and long. This is the 6th play of this drive. Number 7, back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Short toss.
And it's caught, but he's going to be short of the first down line.
Won't be enough to keep those chains moving.
They went to the right guy. He just...
And now San Diego State's got a punt to us. Ted Ginn Jr. is back deep to return.
They line up to punt this one away. It's a high kick, and it holds up there.
And that's a
In the end
touchback.
zone, down for a touchback. Now we'll get a chance to see if this offense can fare any better than their counterparts. They'll get the ball here at the 20. The Buckeyes.
All right, we're going to hand it off to Antonio Pittman. And Pittman
A 5-yard gain.
got 5 yards. Whoops, I didn't mean to call timeout.
State takes a timeout.
Well, I just wasted a timeout. Whoops. Alright. Gonna go to my endgame strategy. Substituting Justin Zwick for Troy Smith.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 25.
Alright, 2nd and 5 here. Get off to Pittman, and Pittman got to the 40-yard line.
That was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big
Okay, the game says 38, but I swear he got to the
And also,
40.
a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the
And we have the
offensive line.
9th ranked offense in the country. That's pretty good.
Ohio State lines up in a double tight set.
We have a top 10 offense, but even better defense.
Keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets
And
about
look at
7
Antonio
yards.
Pittman. He's first in the NCAA in yards and touchdowns.
It's 2nd down and 3
That's
to go.
why I
Ball on
really
the
like to run the
45-yard
ball
line.
with him. Antonio Pittman
The
can
Buckeyes
literally
tight end set. Brought down.
have a burst of
Not much
speed.
for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 45.
Alright, 3rd and 3 here.
The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends. He'll get
And
the
that's a
ball.
first down.
And he's taken down. Picked up a first down on that carry.
Yeah, a good job up front by the offensive line. They picked up some nice blocks to allow that back to get in there for some extra yardage.
It's 1st and 10.
I think this time
Ball
we're
on
going
the
to throw it
49-yard
and
line.
see
And they
if
have
we
3
can connect with
receivers
either
running.
Ginn or Holmes. Gonna throw it to Holmes, and it's incomplete.
Hand on it. Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Ace backfield. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's tackled.
Alright, that's a good
Gain
run.
of 8 on the carry.
Pretty good run. 3rd and 2, obviously gonna go for it here. On 3rd and 2, we're gonna run the football.
They line it up. The Buckeyes come out in the ace formation.
Oh yeah, what a run.
And down he goes.
And another first down for Pittman.
On 3rd down.
Remember when we talked to the coach? He mentioned that he wanted to run the ball against this defense, and he felt that he may have some success. Well, they had some success on that play.
1st and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive. Ohio State comes out with an I formation. He drops back. Looking. He steps up. He
Throwing
throws
it deep
the
to
dart.
Holmes, and it's caught! It's caught!
The throw
Touchdown Ohio State!
goes for a
Santonio Holmes!
Natural receiver out there.
Well, you could say he's from a
And he spikes the ball. Let's take a look at that replay. I need to see that replay again. Oh my god. It was tipped, and he somehow was able to catch it in the end zone for a touchdown. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so great. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Alright, Josh Houston attempting the extra point. And we missed it somehow.
Now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
Alright, did not mean to do that, but it happened.
Number 20, back deep to return.
So now we are leading 6-0, even though it should be 7-0.
Number 20 has it at the 5. He's hit and got away. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they
Get that stadium pulse up.
Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Across the middle. He stiff arm. Tackle.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
4 wide. Back to pass. Across the middle. Batted ball.
Incomplete.
The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball down.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 34. Number 7 is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Here comes a
And that's a sack by A.J. Hawk.
Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front.
And the fans are loving it. Here's the replay. Boom.
Then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is,
A.J. Hawk is
unstoppable.
unstoppable.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back.
Ooh, A.J. Hawk got to the quarterback, but he was able to get that football out into his wide receiver.
That's just airing it out on 3rd down.
That was more than enough to pick up the first down. Next time, this defense will be playing on their heels.
First and 10. Ball on the 46. Keep an eye on that cornerback down.
Oh, and they're going to run it with, they snap it to the running back and got a few yards on that.
3 yards on that run. A long ways yet to go.
And that's the end of the first quarter. And Ohio State's leading 6-0 at the end of 1.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Aztecs set up in the gun. Pressure coming. And he's hit hard.
And that's a tackle.
One guy get to the quarterback.
Or it might have been a sack. Yep, that was a sack. And who else? A.J. Hawk. A.J. Hawk with the big sack. And it's another 3rd down here. It's a crucial 3rd down. Trying to get that stadium pulse up as much as I can. And A.J. Hawk with another sack. Okay, we don't need to excessively celebrate, A.J. I know you made a great play, but we do not need to get penalized 15 yards and give them an automatic first down. So, yeah.
San Diego State lining up the punt.
Alright, San Diego State is punting. Ted Ginn Jr. back deep to return. And nowhere to go.
That last drive resulted in a touchdown, mainly because of the running game.
And with that success running the football, I'm looking for play action and right over the top for 6.
They come out with a big set. Tackle. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain.
Alright, got a yard on that play. Let's go PA tight end crosses.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 24. Ohio State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Look.
Oh, I'm getting sacked.
For a loss. I think the offensive line missed a block there.
Somebody did. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 15-yard line. The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends.
Gonna run the same play again. Santonio Holmes wide open, and he caught it. He caught that football, and he's inside the 40-yard line. Let's look at this replay. Boom. That was a great pass from Holmes. From Smith to Holmes. And now it's another first down.
Ball on the 39.
And we're going to run the same play again. Why not?
Ohio State comes out.
Takes the handoff, and up, I got sacked.
Somebody came free there.
Yeah, the linebacker shot through, and nobody picked him up.
He was all over him, Kirk. He wasn't letting the quarterback get anywhere.
Second and long.
All right, this time we're going to go halfback screen here.
Ohio State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield.
Throwing the screen pass to Pittman. There goes Pittman.
And he's taken down.
I'd like to say one thing. The reason they were able to get something out of this play is the fact that the quarterback had time to get rid of the football.
All right, 3rd and 6 here. We're 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. Can we make it 4 for 4?
Ace backfield.
And we do, and it's another first down.
They haven't been stopped on 3rd
Pittman
down
with the carry.
And that could be really frustrating as a defense because every time you have a chance to
Excuse
get
me.
off the field, you come up short and let the drive continue.
First and 10. Ball on the 24. Ohio State goes with the ace set here. Looking.
And we're going to throw it again. Ginn's got it, and he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That was a nice pass play, and it gets them 6.
The defense had a letdown on that play.
Just a beautiful pass from Troy Smith to Ted Ginn Jr. Alright, so you know what? We're going to go for 2 here. So we can get those extra points back for missing the field goal. Well, the extra point last time we got a touchdown. And it's good.
So with less than 2 to go in the 2nd quarter, our score is Ohio State 14, San Diego State nothing. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick.
And that will be a touchback.
Sails out of the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back down the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
And Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
They'll throw on first down. Throws this one out to the right. The blitz was very effective that time.
Yep, they brought the house, and it was all they could do to get
All
the
right,
ball out.
2nd and 10 here
So it's
for
2nd and 10. Ball on
San
their own
Diego
20.
State.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Wants to throw outside.
Incomplete.
Shot at the pick. He just couldn't.
All right, 3rd and 10 here.
Ball on the 20.
Come on, Stadium Pulse, get up.
Come out in the shotgun. Tries to juke.
And the running back's going to run it, and they got a first down. And he fumbled, but he was able to recover it.
With a recovery. Talk about a close call. The running back put the ball on the ground, but the offense keeps possession.
Yo, Kirk, is it somebody's birthday on defense?
I don't know. Where are you going with this one, Kirk?
Well, it's got to be somebody's birthday.
All right,
This
first
running
down
back
for
is
San Diego
handing out
State.
presents out
Throws
there. Either that,
incomplete.
Or he's doing his best to get benched.
Now I got you, Coach. Fumble. Birthday present. I get it.
It's second down and 10 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Knocked out of bounds. He still hasn't completed a pass this drive, but we may see another one here.
All right, 3rd and 10. Another crucial 3rd down here.
It's absolutely deafening down there. Back to pass.
And sacked.
They get to the quarterback.
This time it's Bobby Carpenter.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something. It's
Excuse
tough
me.
to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
And now San Diego State will have to punt the ball away. Ted Ginn Jr. is back deep to return.
The Aztecs are lining up to punt it away. Number 17 gets it off. Number 7 takes it at the 33. Breaks one.
And couldn't do much on that return.
Come back out and start another drive. They'll take over at the 35-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here.
Ohio State goes
Going off to
the
Pittman.
And they make the stop, and he didn't get out of bounds, so the clock will continue to run.
Yeah, good job of wrapping him up there.
All right, 5-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 5 here.
State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll bring him down, and they get stopped after a
And we'll
short
use
gain.
one of our
Yeah, the
timeouts
quarterback
here.
better get these guys to the line of scrimmage and hurry up.
And we're going to go seam attack here.
Ball on their own 43. Number 10 with 3 wide receivers. Looks. He rolls out to the right.
Going to throw it to the tight end, and it's incomplete. Almost got picked off. So you know what? It's 4th and 2. Let's go for it.
And this is a really gutsy call going for it in this situation.
And they stopped us. Just couldn't break through.
Yeah, me too. It's still early in the game to have to gamble like that. You have to question the play calling there that puts a lot of pressure now on their defense.
And that's a turnover on downs here.
1st and 10. Ball on the
And San Diego State will get the ball back with 23 seconds left in this first half.
Come out in the shotgun. He's going left. Finds his receiver. Tackle. The offense calls
And
a
they will
timeout.
take a timeout.
2 remaining. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Number 22 wants the ball. We'll see if they give it to him. They'll throw on 1st down.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. He put too much on that throw.
That's his big tight end, and he's definitely not a track star. I think the quarterback just overestimated his speed.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29. San Diego State comes out in the shotgun. He drops back, rolls right, throws it to the outside. The senior makes the catch. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole
They'll be
field and
short
finding
there.
the guy who had the best
Short of the
chance
first
making
down.
the catch.
It's 3rd down and a yard for the 1st down.
It's
Ball
another
on the
3rd
20-yard
down here.
line. The Aztecs set up in the gun. Might have been some early movement up front.
Nope, there's a penalty. And it's a false start on San Diego State.
The penalty will force him into 3rd and long now.
Yes, sir. The coach is going to give him a little talking to when he gets off the field.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 25-yard line.
So San Diego State's now 5 yards back from where they were. Still 3rd down, looking to throw. It's caught, and they take a timeout. They got 1 timeout left. And it looks like they're going to kick the extra point, the field goal. And we're going to call timeout here.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive.
34-yard attempt for San Diego State. It's up, and it's no good. Short. All right, we got 2 seconds. Might as well throw a Hail Mary.
They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down.
Throwing it to Ted Ginn Jr., and he's got it.
And down he goes.
And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. The first half. Duh. That was a pretty good pass.
Folks, let's pause now as we reach the end of the first half. Our score at halftime: Ohio State 14, San Diego State nothing. And the teams
All right, so since San Diego State started with the ball in the first half, we get to start with the ball in the second half.
Number 4 takes it to 15.
And here's Santonio Holmes. Oh, pretty good return by Santonio Holmes.
Let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you.
And now it's time to run the football with Antonio Pittman.
The Buckeyes come out in the
Hand it off to Pittman. Got a few yards on that rush.
3 yards on that run.
And we're going to go with no huddle.
Kind of offense.
Yeah, and sometimes you get the defense to panic and waste the timeout.
Inside handoff. They'll bring him down.
Now let's do it again, no huddle.
He hustles the troops to the line. The Buckeyes come out in a 2 tight end set. Here's the give. Missed tackle.
Oh, yeah.
And they make the stop. How about that conversion on 3rd down?
That's a first down.
Guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you can give a coach is that his team is playing hard. And you're right. These guys are playing real hard right now.
That's another first. Oh, not another first down, but another nice run. 5 yards.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends. They keep it on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he's tackled.
Another nice run by Pittman.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
Ohio State is one of the best teams in the
And we got the
country
best red zone scoring offense. Oh, avoids the tackle. Almost a touchdown.
Off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they
We're going to hurry up with the no-huddle offense.
Line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
A short run.
Pittman for the touchdown.
Offensive linemen just abuse their counterparts, huh, Dirk?
You bet, Coach. They got the push they needed for the score.
11th touchdown of the season for Antonio Pittman. And now Josh Houston to kick this extra point. Hopefully we will not screw it up. And it's good.
Down the extra point. So with less than 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, the
We
score
lead
is
San Diego State 21-0.
Nothing. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Number 3 has it at the 5. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Clipping on the receiving team.
And we get penalized for clipping. Oh wait, they get penalized for clipping.
After this
Oh, I thought we got penalized for clipping, but no, San Diego State getting penalized for clipping. And wow, San Diego State is furious. And oh, it's another penalty against San Diego State. And that's unsportsmanlike conduct! Unsportsmanlike conduct for San Diego State! Get penalized for clipping, and now they're getting penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct. And now they're back deep in their own 5. Oh my goodness! San Diego State's falling apart. They get called for clipping, and then that San Diego State player arguing with the ref cost him even more. But they were able to manage to get out of that situation, so now they're on their own 16-yard line. 2nd and 4.
Single set backfield. They go with a toss. He's going to try to throw. His receiver has it, and he's taken down. I don't think the defense was quite ready for that one, and they give up a first down and good yardage.
Well, San Diego State just got out of that fiasco. Got called for clipping, got also called for unsportsmanlike conduct. And now they've managed to get to their own 38-yard line. They managed to pick up 33 yards out of that fiasco. But it's picked off by Bobby Carpenter, and he's gone! Touchdown, Ohio State! Bobby Carpenter with the pick 6. They thought they got out of that fiasco, but that just turned into 6 points for Ohio State. Man, San Diego State got called for clipping, then got called for unsportsmanlike conduct, and then managed to get out of their difficult situation, and now threw a pick 6 to us. And the game is now 28-0.
And the score, Ohio State 28, San Diego State nothing. Ohio State to kick this one off. Number 3 and number 20.
Holy crap, what a turn of events here, folks.
Number 3 fields it at the 2. All that work and nothing to show for their last drive.
Yeah, but these are tough kids, physically and mentally. I wouldn't be surprised to see them put together another.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line of San Diego State.
San Diego State in a 4-wide set. Got an opening. They'll bring him down.
And they managed to pick up a first down.
But it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. San Diego State lines up with 3 receivers. They'll throw on first down. He tosses it short.
Incomplete.
Incomplete pass. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 28. Number 7 is back in the gun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws.
And caught, and it'll be 3rd and 10 here. Got back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Ball on their own 28. San Diego State in a 5-wide set. He drops back. He steps up. He's looking. He wants
He's going to throw a deep ball. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high. And that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
San Diego State lining up the punt. Number 17 punted, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. Number 7.
And we're going to try and do something with this return, and
now we'll see the offense come out onto the field.
we almost, if that defender didn't tackle Ted Ginn Jr., Ted Ginn Jr. would have been gone. He would have been gone.
They'll set up shop at the 48-yard line. If they're not careful, this impact corner is going to make them pay. And they got him for a loss.
And
Absolutely
tackled for a
no
loss
blocking up
there.
front.
Hey, sometimes a blitz is used to get after a quarterback in the passing game. But this time, it was used to stick the halfback behind the line of scrimmage.
Ace backfield. Again with the run.
Oh, yeah. That's a first down.
And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
They line up in a double tight set. There he goes.
Oh, yeah, there goes Pittman. Oh, yeah, double spin move.
And he's all the way down to the 3.
He's at the 3-yard line.
On that one.
We're about to hurry it up.
They need to keep giving
No
this team
huddle.
the football. He's on a roll.
Ohio State.
Touchdown, Pittman.
He got behind those big buffet busters and followed them into the end zone.
That doesn't do a whole lot for yards per carry average, but hey, it sure puts a dent in the score game.
And we now lead 34-0, about to be 35-0.
And he tacks on
And the extra point is good.
Drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 3 passes the 5. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field.
All right.
Possession. They'll take over at the 23-yard line. And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. Drops back to pass. Throw short, and it's caught. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
It's 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 31. San Diego State comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. Looking. He's in
And sacked.
Drill. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down to the sack.
Those guys
And the fans are loving it.
right now, coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense...
And guess who sacked the quarterback? Number 99, Jay Richardson.
Behind his blockers for 6.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
3rd down for San Diego State.
They line up in the shotgun. He drops back. Throws it to the outside.
Incomplete.
And they couldn't hook up on that one. Now it's going to be 4th down.
And now it's time for San Diego State to punt.
The Aztecs are lining up to punt it away. Didn't get all of that one. Number 7 fields it at the 50. The offense comes out on the field once again.
And couldn't really do anything on that return there.
Any adjustments to stop this running game?
Because they sure couldn't stop them from going down the field and scoring on that last drive.
But we are in San Diego State territory, so that's good.
One-man backfield. They'll give it off here. And they make the stop. That's a 10-yard gain.
Aw, 2nd and inches. Are you kidding me?
It's 2nd and inches.
Oh, we're literally on the 1st down line. Come on, that's a 1st
Line
down.
up with 2 tight ends.
Lame.
On the ground with the tail.
We'll run it.
They'll bring him down.
And that's another 1st down.
Big yards there, and he's going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24. Number 25 is the single setback. On the ground, up the middle. Sheds a tackler. Brought down.
And that's another 1st down.
Nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was.
1st
Brad.
and goal.
Also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
They keep it on the
And there we go. Touchdown, Ohio State.
this kid down. That's
Antonio Pittman. Another touchdown rush.
The ability to make you miss. He's a very slippery runner.
And now to attempt this extra point.
And he hits the PAT.
The extra point's good.
Bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Sends it sailing downfield. Number 3 fields it in the end zone.
All right, they'll kneel down in the end zone. Bring it out to the 20-yard line. 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
Number 22 is dangerous. Let's see if they put the ball in his hands.
Oh, we don't need the excessive celebration. Well, it's 42-0. I guess we can excessively celebrate now. It's basically over. And here we go. We are now in the fourth quarter. At the end of 3, we lead San Diego State 42-0.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 19. This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his
And that's a sack.
The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they can start picking up their
Let's take a look at that replay. Yeah, Bobby Carpenter was not fooled there. He saw what was happening and he was like, nope, not happening today.
Third and long. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Aztecs come out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looks.
Oh, he's going to throw a deep ball. And it's caught by their wide receiver.
So on third down, they pick up the first and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about first down. He was thinking touchdown.
Man.
It's first down. Ball right around midfield.
Did not know that would happen, but it did.
The impact player at running back is in the zone.
And they're going to run the football. Oh, we got stiff-armed. And they got another first down.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
First and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They'll work from the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Throw. He's got an opening. So they execute, move a little closer to the sticks.
All right, second and 5 here.
Because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
It's second down and 5 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to the outside.
Ooh, that's going to be close. Short. Short by inches.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. San Diego State comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. You'll get it again.
And they got the first down.
So the ground game picks up another first down.
Boy, this really works on a defensive psyche. You can see the guys on defense right now just trying to catch their wind. Once again, they had a chance to bring this drive to a halt, but were unable to do it. The offense really seems to be clicking right now.
First and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. Number 22 lines up as a single back. There's a play fake. Throws this one out to the left.
Incomplete.
Almost picked off.
Ashton Ubodi with the deflection.
That's an interception you've got to make, young man. No excuses.
It's second down and 10 to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage.
Got his, he threw, and that's a touchdown for San Diego State.
Terrific pass, and the wideout hauls it in for the touchdown.
Brad, the wide receivers
Went right through Ubodi's hands. That could have been a pick, but just went right through Ashton Ubodi's hands, and into the hands of the San Diego State wide receiver, and that's a touchdown for San Diego State. So no shutout here. And they completely missed the extra point.
Extra point. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened.
Timeout. They're going to go for an onside kick.
Ohio State calls a timeout.
Oh, dang it. I
It looks like they're going to go for the onside
was
kick.
trying to select onside, but I select kick return instead.
With the onside kick.
But no matter, we got it.
He retreats. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that.
Even though it's not up near the 50, it's at least we have the football. That's the good thing. That's the important thing.
And he is drilled.
He just went right through him.
Who was supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk.
All right.
He's playing with
That's
reckless
fine.
abandon
That's
out there.
perfectly fine.
It's gotta be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 25. Going with the shotgun here. Back to pass. He's looking. Rolling out.
Gonna throw it to Ted Ginn Jr. Oh! Bounced off his shoulder pad. If he would have turned a little, he could have caught that.
Third and 11. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Excuse me.
Ohio State lines up with 3 receivers. Looking.
Throw it to Ted Ginn Jr. again. This time he does catch it, and it's a first
And
down.
they bring him down. That's how you get a first down, Coach.
They took a risk and went for
And
a
we're going
long
to do
ball.
no huddle on
Boy,
this.
did it pay off. Excellent play call.
They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down.
Oh, he's wide open. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ted
And they
Ginn
continue to
Jr.
down out there.
I'll tell you what, this has been a tremendous effort all game long. What a performance.
This is one team that's been extremely well prepared.
Like nobody was around him.
As good a game as you could ask.
And it's time for that annual moment. 2-point conversion.
The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends. Inside
Easy.
He's gotten the 2. And now
It's now 50-6.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
And that's a touchback.
End zone for a touchback. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
The Aztecs come out showing 3 wide. He drops back. He's looking for his man. Complete. He's knocked out of bounds. And the completion nets him very little yardage. Coach, what's up with that play?
I'll tell you, those defenders crashed in and got him in a hurry. No chance to get anything there.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 23. Number 11 lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He's going right.
Incomplete.
Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
Third down and 7. Ball on the 23-yard.
All right, third down here for San Diego State.
Going with the shotgun here. Back to pass. He steps up. And he's going to come up with a sack. This guy has had
And sacked A.J. Hawk.
School record for sacks in a single game.
And A.J. Hawk's got the record.
This kid's a good football player.
He's got the school sack record.
He's in the backfield, forcing the quarterback into bad throws. He could do it all. Congratulations.
For sacks in a game, I believe. But hey, it's a record.
They line up to punt this one away. Didn't get all of that one. And now a slight break in
And
the
nothing
action
to
as
do
the
on that
offense comes
punt.
out onto the field for their next possession. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here.
First and 10 here. Hand it off to Pittman. Pittman.
Has some daylight. Tackle.
Good rush there.
Back ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Ohio State comes out with 2 tight ends. There he goes.
Oh, yeah. There goes Antonio Pittman.
And that one goes for a big, big first down.
And now one more.
That defense starts to creep.
One more should do it for a touchdown. Okay, maybe 2
Over
more.
the top.
A 2-yard run by the halfback. The Buckeyes come out in the ace formation.
There we go.
And Ohio State. It's been one touchdown after another all game long.
Another touchdown for Antonio Pittman.
Dominating effort. These guys came to play today, and they have played almost a perfect game.
Well, no question, Coach. Everything just fell into place out there, and nothing was going to stop these guys from getting the ball into the end zone many, many times.
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Number 23 is lined up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep.
And that will be a touchback.
For a touchback. The offense gets ready to start a new drive.
You know what I just did? I forgot to go for 2. Oh, well. And maybe we'll try it next time.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
Alright, first and 10 here for San Diego State.
San Diego State.
But it's basically over right now. There's no way they can come back from 51 points down with 1:34 left and counting.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line. Number 11 has 4 receivers lined up here. A little juke. And he's taken down. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. Third down and 4 coming up on
And Antonio Pittman is one of the players of the game.
The Aztecs line up with 5 receivers. He drops back, throws it to the outside, brought down. First and 10, ball on the 39. San Diego State sets up with 4 receivers. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. Number 9, they got to him again.
We've seen it all today from the defense. Blitzing, coverage sacks, blown assignments. This unit has been embarrassed by the defense here today.
It's second down and a long ways to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. Complete. They'll bring him down. Well, coach's short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
The offense faces another third down as they line it up. 3 wideouts here.
Well, and that's it. And we win 57-6 against San Diego State.
And thank goodness this one finally comes to an end, because I'd hate to see
That was a blowout.
I can't say enough about this performance. Ohio State looked like a team on a mission to destroy anything and everything that got in their way. Brad, this is a really good-looking football team.
The fine folks at EA Sports, thank you for tuning in to this contest of NCAA Football 2006. The final score, Ohio State 57, San Diego State 6.
And look at all those points, all those campus challenge points. So we will go play Iowa next week undefeated. A battle of the undefeateds. And it's going to be interesting. Interesting first Big Ten game. So, Troy Smith, 7 for 10. 227 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Pretty good. Sacked only twice. Antonio Pittman, 275 yards, 4 touchdowns. Longest rush was 36 yards. 32 attempts. No fumbles. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ted Ginn Jr., 4 receptions, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. San Antonio Holmes, 2 receptions, 73 yards, 1 touchdown. And then Antonio Pittman, 1 reception, 11 yards. That was that screen pass that really helped us out. And there's your new sack leader. Well, new sacks in a single game record holder, A.J. Hawk, with 5 sacks. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, and Boston College upset Florida State. Ouch. Alright. Not bad at all. Alright, time to simulate through week 4 and see where we're at in the polls now. Man, this advancing the week stuff is quite the longest advancing week I've ever seen. Because back in the day, it was just quick. It advanced the week and then boom. Now it's like a long time. There we go. So let's look at Sports Illustrated and see the top 25 polls. So USC is still number 1. Iowa has moved up to 2. Oklahoma 3. Michigan is 4th. Louisville 5th. Florida 6th. We're still in 7th. Georgia is 8th. Tennessee went from 2nd to 9th. Purdue is now in the top 10. Texas remains at 11. Alabama, Auburn, Texas Tech, Virginia Tech. Miami slipped from 8th to 7th. 8th to 17th. Texas A&M, LSU, Colorado, Fresno State, NC State, Missouri. Florida State went from 13th to 24th. And UCLA, after battling Oklahoma, went from 21st to 25th. So not a bad slip. And let's look at the Heisman Watch. And looky here, Antonio Pittman is now 1st in the Heisman race. 2nd is wide receiver from Florida, Matt Leinart's in 3rd. Ted Ginn Jr., 4th. He's back in the Heisman conversation. And QB 12 from Florida is in 5th. So we got 2 players from Florida, 1 player from USC, and 2 Buckeyes on here. But it's still anybody's football game. And look at the NCAA Players of the Week. Iowa's quarterback and Bobby Carpenter. For his 6 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks, and interception. That was a pick 6. And they are also Big Ten Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week. So, good. That's pretty good. But now, we have to play the number 2 team in the country to see if we remain undefeated and get our first win in Big Ten play against these guys, against the Iowa Hawkeyes. And we will play Iowa in the next episode. So with that, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching this brand new episode of NCAA Football 2006. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it, subscribe if you're new to this channel, check out my other videos I've uploaded to my channel, and I shall see you guys next time for more NCAA Football 2006. So with that, I'll see you guys later.